另一檔案我係 Mike， 今日同大家講一個同豬有關嘅案件。作案人喺佢嘅農場養咗幾隻豬，佢經常同周圍嘅人講笑，話我要攞你去餵豬。一開頭大家都冇當一回事，但係後嚟發現佢似乎唔係講緊笑。
2014年1月1號，美國俄勒岡州傑克縣警局接到幾人報案，話佢哋爸爸56歲嘅 Robert Haney 失蹤。爸爸 Robert 冇同子女一齊住，平時一般唔會成日聯絡佢哋，但係每個月都會出現下講下近況。不過自從2013年11月開始，爸爸就冇再聯絡子女，佢哋不斷打電話揾佢，但係都係揾唔到，佢哋開始擔心。Robert 係一個裝修工人，佢好叻，可以一個人將成間屋起好。結婚之後，佢有5個子女，為咗養大佢哋 ，Robert 基本上所有時間都響度工作揾錢。2003年 ，Robert 同太太離婚，佢帶住子女搬去咗俄勒岡。經過多年嘅努力 ，Robert 終於將呢班細路養大成人。2012年，最細嘅子女亦都搬咗出去。Robert 決定換一種生活方式，唔使再咁辛苦啦。佢養咗一隻狗作伴，換咗一架露營車。Robert 想揾翻份輕鬆啲嘅工作，最好包住，咁樣就可以慳翻租屋嘅費用。響免費分類廣告網站 Craigslist， 佢揾到咗一份佢理想中嘅工作。一個叫 Susan 嘅農場主要響佢嘅農場起多間屋，想揾個幫手，並可以提供住宿。同農場主 Susan 傾好價錢之後，2013年年頭 ，Robert 帶住佢嘅狗露營車去咗農場工作。班子女都好開心，爸爸可以揾到呢一份新工。Robert 響度一做咗大半年。由於將近2個月冇爸爸消息，子女響2014年1月1號揸車去農場揾爸爸。農場主 Susan 同佢哋講，2個月前 Robert 留低一啲錢俾佢，嗌佢幫手照顧下佢隻狗，話自己有一件好重要嘅事要離開一段時間。響 Robert 失蹤之前 ，Robert 有屋企人被性侵，而 Robert 覺得因為自己冇辦法保護到家人，覺得好內疚。並從此開始成日飲酒，工作態度亦都變差。Robert 子女去到 Robert 停響農場嘅露營車，發現爸爸最愛嘅皮褸同工具箱放喺台上，而工具箱裏邊嘅工具散落向周圍。子女覺得好奇怪，呢啲揾食工具對於爸爸嚟講就好似係寶物一樣，靠住呢啲工具佢養大咗5個子女，所以佢好珍惜，每次用完一定會放好。而且無論去到邊度都會帶住佢哋，絕對唔會就咁隨便放喺張台度。Robert 子女有不祥預感，佢哋決定報警。警方嚟到 Susan 嘅農場，呢個農場有20英畝，農場有養豬同養雞。不過呢個農場就好似個廢墟咁，有好多爛車同爛鐵，仲有一股奇怪嘅臭味。警方形容行響裏邊就好似行響恐怖片嘅片場一樣。警方問 Susan，Robert 去咗邊 ？Susan 都係嗰套說法。Robert 響2個月前就離開咗，留低咗啲錢，嗌佢幫手照顧下自己隻狗。響 Susan 呢度問唔出啲乜，警方去調查其他線索。Robert 係一個中意用現金嘅人，佢冇信用卡，平時亦都基本上唔用銀行卡。不過佢有張 EBT 卡 ，EBT 係美國聯邦政府發放嘅社會福利。平時 Robert 會用佢嘅呢張卡嚟買食物。警方追蹤 Robert 嘅 EBT 卡。發現 Robert 響離開農場之後嘅幾日，曾經響離農場25分鐘車程嘅 Walmart 買嘢。警方查翻監控，竟然發現用 EB 卡嘅人係 Susan。情況變得有啲奇怪，警方即刻申請農場嘅搜查令。2014年1月10號，警方再翻去農場揾 Susan。Susan 解釋係 Robert 離開之前俾咗張卡佢，嗌佢用 EBT 卡買狗糧俾佢隻狗。Susan 話佢淨係用過1次。而卡裏邊已經冇錢可以再用。警方唔信佢講嘅嘢，佢哋開始四周搜索農場，並影低周圍嘅環境。周圍陣陣嘅惡臭相當唔正常，而負責錄影嘅警員甚至都未行幾遠，就響地上發現咗一隻人腳。警方即刻帶 Susan 返警局問話。
Susan, we found a leg by your house.
A leg?
A human leg next to your place. You think you might be Robert? Do you think it's kind of strange that there's a leg right next to your place?
Very.
Do you think it might be Robert?
It could be, but I can't understand why.
What do you think happened to Robert? What did he do?
I have no idea.
Did he do something to you?
No.
警方調查 Susan 背景。1948年，佢出生於加州，當時佢嘅名叫 Stephen Buchanan， 係一個男性。後嚟加入美國海軍，參加咗越戰，因為有重大功勞，佢名譽退伍。退伍之後，佢開始以女性身份生活。1991年，佢買入咗呢一個20英畝嘅農場。警方同 Susan 傾咗好耐，但係佢一直話自己講嘅都係事實。不過一直無法解釋，就響佢農場間屋旁邊嘅人腳係點樣回事。
Susan, why don't you just tell us what happened?
突然 ，Susan 問咗一個好奇怪嘅問題。
If my pigs did eat Robert, would you kill my pigs?
Well, I don't know. That's something we'd have to look at.
佢似乎受唔到壓力，同警方咁樣講。
It was early in the morning. I saw what had happened. I came down in the morning. I'd say this was maybe it was over a month since I had seen him last.
So he had been gone.
He had been gone over a month. I came down to feed my animals, and I heard this moaning and stuff. His guts were out, but he was still alive.
And how did you know he was alive?
I could see his arm moving.
And was he still moaning?
Yeah, he was moaning a little bit.
So what did you do then?
I yelled at the pigs, and they were doing their thing. They're just, having lunch or breakfast. They were having breakfast on him.
Did he say anything to you?
No, he didn't say anything. He was just moaning.
So you went back into your house.
I went up and got my rifle and I shot him in the head.
How many times?
I don't know.
More than once?
I don't know.
Where did you shoot him at?
I shot him in the head. I did not look to see where I was shooting him. I just took the rifle and shot.
Was he laying on his back, his side?
On his back.
So most likely anything would have been like...
I don't know. I didn't look. I saw his that pee, his guts. I went up to the house, so I got my rifle. I just went like this. I just turned my head and I shot.
So after you shot him, then what happened?
After I shot him.
Did he die immediately?
Yes.
And then what'd you do?
I went and fed my other animals, and I just left him there.
And so, as far as you know, he was never moved from that big place. What reason do you think that
I have no idea why he would go in the pig pen. I have none at all.
Were you angry at him when he came back?
I didn't see him come back.
So, did you check back to see?
A couple days later. Well, no, I mean every day. And
did you ever move any part of him out of the pen? I mean, there's got to be some parts that aren't eaten, like you said, they don't eat clothes, right?
A few days later, when most of him was gone, I went in there and I picked up the clothes. I picked up the few parts that were left.
And what was left?
There was the skull and an arm, and I'm not sure. I know there was the skull.
問佢點解見到啲豬喺度食緊 rabbit， 佢唔去報警。佢話
I didn't think he was gonna. There was no way. I mean, the ambulance takes half an hour to get to him. There was no way he was gonna live more than another couple minutes. And I did pretty much the way I do everything else. I do not like to see an animal suffer. I did not like to see him suffering.
不過聽咗 Susan 呢一個詭異嘅故事，警官問佢
Susan, I'm a little concerned on this, and I appreciate you being honest about what you've told us. But there's a piece here missing, it seems to me. That here's a person that never goes into that pig pen.
I don't know.
Never feeds those pigs.
I don't know.
And then he ends up in there mysteriously.
I don't know if he ever, like I say,
Did he come after you and threaten you? And something happened, Susan?
No, he never came after me or threatened me for any reason.
Did he do something to you or
No.
your place that caused you to do something to him?
No, he never did anything to me.
成個問話過程 ，Susan 俾人嘅感覺就係佢更加關心佢啲豬，人反而一啲都唔重要。
They've always been very friendly with me. They still are very friendly with me. I didn't want to say anything, and because I was afraid you were going to go out and shoot my pigs. I didn't want my pigs to be shot. Pigs get hungry, you know.
除咗問話 Susan， 警方後嚟亦都有請其他響 Susan 農場工作過嘅員工嚟警局協助調查。
She's a fucking weirdo.
What makes you say that exactly?
She just gave me the EGBGs, or just sometimes you can tell when somebody's a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me that feeling.
Okay. So tell me about Robert. How
He was a cool guy.
cool guy? How long were you around him?
Couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah. He always told me every day, I hope my kids can get my stuff, because I think she's going to kill me.
He told you that?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Last words I spoke to him was, I'm out of here, bro. I love you. I shook his hand, and he said, dude, I envy you. I wish I could move out of here. She's going to kill me. And, well, apparently she did.
Michael 仲同警方講咗另外一樣嘢。
Now, you mentioned an incident to us where Susan held you into the pig area.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
I thought she was just joking, but she's a big woman. Don't get me wrong. She's bigger than you are.
Mm-hmm.
She just lifted me up and held me over the pig farm, because I was looking at her pigs, and she knows I'm scared of them. I'm scared of them.
Right.
I would never get in there. But anyway, I was looking at her, and she held me over and laughed. And then she told me, I would like to see how fast my pigs could get rid of a human body.
警方同 Susan 進行測謊，測謊過程 Susan 似乎好緊張，不斷大咳、深呼吸。測謊進行得並唔順利。測謊之後，警官話大部分數據都用唔到，但係佢可以肯定嘅係 Susan 之前冇同警方講真話，佢仲有啲嘢未講出嚟。響同 Susan 進一步交談中 ，Susan 講漏嘴，透露咗一個重要訊息。
Susan, was your thinking that if you left his body out in that pen long enough that almost everything would be destroyed and then you would have less to take care of? Like the pigs would be a cleanup crew, they'd do what they do, like you said?
I could have left them, I could have left him there for longer, and that would be true, but I couldn't do it.
呢度一開頭 Susan 講嘅係佢哋，而唔係佢。佢意識到自己講錯之後，即刻改成佢。
Yeah.
And because of the things you said before, joking about feeding people to your pigs and whatever?
Well, like I said, that's always been my weird sense of humor.
Okay, I can get a weird sense of humor,
Yeah.
but when then it turns around and it actually happens,
Um,
that's not too good for you.
no, I definitely know that.
You probably shot him while he's in the pit. More than just the time you're talking about. For whatever reason.
I do not know.
Well, I don't believe you anymore.
Well,
So I think you should talk to
yeah.
somebody else,
Okay.
okay?
經過咗幾個鐘頭嘅審問 ，Susan 決定講出另外一個秘密。
Oh, God, give me another piece of paper. There's part of another body.
Okay.
His name is Steve.
呢一個 Steve 嘅全名係 Steven Delicino。響 Robert 失蹤嘅1年前 ，Steven 亦都響 Susan 嘅農場工作過。不過做咗一段時間之後，亦都失蹤埋。Susan 響紙上畫咗張農場嘅地圖，響某個位置畫咗個圓圈，話 Steven 響呢度。問佢 Steven 點解亦都會死響農場，佢話 Steven 偷咗佢嘅槍，佢哋兩個起咗爭執。
Steve was a thief. He stole a lot of things from people. He apparently knew where my little pistol still was because he reached over and grabbed it. We started to have a little tussle. He grabbed the little pistol and he said that he doesn't want to go back to jail and he decided he was going to kill himself. So he shot himself in the head.
Right there in your home?
Right there.
Where did he shoot himself in the head at?
Well, that was the whole stupid thing. He shot himself, and then he ran out. He went out of the room. That was when it got even worse. Okay? And he emptied the gun in his own head. I could not believe it.
Where did he shoot himself at?
I mean, in the head. He was bleeding. Like I say, it doesn't make any damn sense at all why two people would end up in my pig pen.
Yeah. So what happened with him in the pig pen?
I did leave him out there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Until there was practically nothing left.
Like how long's a while?
I left him there for a couple of weeks.
This stuff, it's not that it doesn't make sense, it's just flat out impossible the way that you describe things. Yeah.
Okay, when you dig him up, you will find a bunch of holes in his head.
Where?
Just
on the top?
I was like,
You're holding his hand up, he's holding the gun up.
Yes.
So he's somehow going to reach back around and point the gun back at the top of his head when you're holding his arm up. He's going to reach down or angle his hand down enough and overpower you, who are significantly bigger than him, you are, and you have great upper body strength, like you said, and he's going to reach down, he's going to shoot himself in the top of the head.
Yes.
警方再問 Susan 響佢嘅農場會唔會揾到其他人 ？Susan 話：如果我同你講仲有17個人響度，咁我咪要坐成世監。不過佢又話佢哋一定揾唔到。2014年1月14號 ，Susan 被控2項謀殺罪、2項不適當處理屍體罪同1項假冒身份罪。響跟住落嚟嘅幾個星期，法證響農場搜證並挖咗133個窿。希望揾出 Susan 口中嘅其他受害人。警方總共揾到近400個骨頭，不過被證實都係動物嘅骨頭，而非人類。除咗 Robert 同 Steven， 響農場並冇發現其他受害人。2015年4月 ，Susan 嘅前獄友作證表示 ，Susan 承認自己殺過人，而且透露咗 Robert 嘅死。Susan 同佢講過，當日 Robert 飲醉，然後同佢有身體接觸，2個人打咗起身。Susan 開槍殺咗 Robert， 並將 Robert 放入豬欄。Susan 自被拘留之後瘦咗好多，每次出庭佢都會着整齊嘅女性衣服，化好濃妝，戴唔同嘅假髮，打扮得好似一個律師咁。不過佢所講嘅關於 Robert 同 Steven 死亡嘅經過一直變，而 Susan 嘅種種講法都無法同法證揾到嘅證據相吻合。法醫表示 Robert 嘅腳係被斧頭劈開。不過唔確定劈開嘅時候 Robert 仲有冇呼吸，而 Steven 佢就有3-4個槍傷，根據傷口冇可能係自殺。響庭上講到 Robert 同 Steven，Susan 毫無表情，但係講到佢啲豬，佢情緒激動甚至落淚。佢亦都表示過動物嘅生命比人重要， 但係有媒體訪問鄰居，鄰居就話 Susan 根本就冇照顧自己啲動物，啲動物連食都冇得食。Susan 要求劏咗佢啲豬，然後捐俾社區中心。媒體訪問咗社區中心，佢哋回應
People with questions and are we going to take the pig meat? Well, no.
2015年4月21號 ，Susan 被判所有罪名成立，入獄50年，不得假釋。佢啲豬最後全部被安樂死。多年嚟，警方依然懷疑 Susan 嘅農場可能仲埋咗其他人，但係搜尋咗多次都冇收穫。